So first you have a 15 by 9 rectangle, and I fold the edges inwards about 1 centimeter. So this to this would be about 1 centimeter. And then I take it and I just back stitch it so that it stays in place. And then I take it, I go about 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, and then I fold the sides down nicely. And then just sew that down. When you get to the end, stop, lift your foot, and just take a turn. And then here on the side, I have a gauge. So up here, my first line, if you can see it, is 1 inch. The next one is in line with the needle, which is 1.5 inch. I have my 2 inch, and then the next important line is 3.5 inches. So I start at the 3.5 inches. I push it up to create the pleat, and you want it to come up over here in line with the 2 inches. Fold that down so it's even, and then sew up. Stop when the pleat, the top of the pleat is in line with the 2, and then start your second pleat. So again, from the 3.5, push it up to the 2, take it down, sew it up, stop when it's in line with the 2, and then your final pleat, your third one, you're going to go from the 3.5 inches again, push it up to the 2, and sew that all the way down. We're going to lift the presser foot up, take another pivot, and I'm just going to make sure that everything's nice and flat by taking the edges, just pulling it, and then I'll sew down the top stitch for that. Stop, take a pivot. So from here, instead of pushing it under, you're going to want to pull the pleat up. So again, from the 3.5, you want to pull up and reach it to the 2 inch line. And you want to look at the mask at a hole, and you want to see that this is also even. So I'm going to sew that. I sew it until I just reach the pleat at the top, so that if I pull, oh, I just did it wrong. Okay, so sew it just so that the pleat is under the needle, so that you can start your next line at the 3.5. Pull it up, and then again to the 2. I'll try and actually sew it this time. So just sew it up until the pleat is under the needle, so that it'll hold when you go to make your next pleat. Right here. So can you get this? So I'm going to pull it to make sure it's straight, take that up to the 2 line and sew it up. Back stitch. And then get rid of all of your little threads, and there's your mask.